Hello, everybody, and welcome. Doing a little bit of a weekend thing here. Short thing before we do the raid with Serafina and stuff later, and Josh and everybody. Thank you, Yashka, for getting the first. Hey, Mitaro, yaho, welcome. So, we are going to start on the Fenrir Shuko for just a little bit. I'm going to show you guys some things that you may want to be paying attention to before they go away. Couple of New Year's things. If you can hear the music in the background, that might be a hint as to where where these New Year's bonuses are. And some of you probably already know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you don't, it's good to know. So, that being said, let's go and just grab the controller and we get started. I already bought them on Shuko. I'm not gonna be able to get them on this Shuko because this Shuko is a broke Shuko. But my main has them. Alright, let's switch over to the game screen. Hope everybody's having a good day. So, Fenrir Shuko. Yeah. So I spent a few hours working on healing skill. And barely got it to 284. It's still got some work. But that's pretty much all I've done so far on this. I've been pretty busy with family events and such. But for New Year's, yeah, Velner waved at me a couple hours ago. Yeah, good pull. I wasn't around at that time. I was still at the grocery store. You been grinding baths with Sarah? You got from master levels 3 to 9? It wasn't too long ago. I was about an hour and a half ago, it looks like, or a little more than that. But, yeah. So, Chacharoon here is available in Rulu Gardens, right? And one time, you want to just hit him and talk to him like a vendor, and you'll be able to buy each of these, right? The Chacharoon gift and the Susaroon's gift. And these usually lead to some really good money. I'm going to crack them open live now on this Shuko. But then also, what you can do with Chacharoon, right? If you like silver vouchers, every single day until he goes away, you can trade him 10k, right? And then he'll give you a bag that you can trade to a player that'll give them 10k, the nearest pouch, and the side bag. I'm probably just gonna keep it, honestly. But that also gives a silver voucher. So if you give him 10k every day, he'll give you a silver voucher till he goes away. And yaho, Serafina, welcome and thank you for taking the second. But yeah, so this is definitely something you want to hit up. You might see monsters wandering around the starting areas that you don't usually see too. And that is the New Year's event. So before I warp away, let's crack open these. Susaroon's gift. Are you gonna give me any good money? 10 Enduration Spheres. Would have been nice if they were a fusion or a level 2. And Plutons. Maybe just one. Okay. Just one. Literally just one Pluton. I was gonna say, it didn't give a number how many. Alright, let's see how expensive duration spheres are. 4k each. That's a tough sell. Oh, my wormhole chilled! Oh my god, finally! Oh, I have a tough decision to make now, everybody. Do I take my 400k and buy spells I need? Or do I do Gamba and buy those 2 Mod Bonanza marbles for this character and remain broke? I'll be broke either way. The question is, do I get the spells I need or not? No, I hate to say it, but I probably should get the spells I need. I can definitely get another Wormwolf if people are buying them for that price. I had it up for 500k because that's the history of the server. I'm like, I don't want to undercut the server, but I literally had it up for a week and it got returned to me, so I'm like, alright, it's time to undercut the server. thought I should give you a loan just to get spells. I mean, I'm not gonna pressure anybody to try to help me in any type of way. If they want to help, that's fine, you know? I mostly wanted just to get the character from 1 to 99 without any help though, just to show you guys how to do it and that it's possible. And Spags, thank you for the lurk. Much appreciated. Let's go pick up that money though. Simitato, I'm inclined to ask. Are you trying to get to Master Level 10, I believe, right? Are you still out there killing the bats, or is it you're just telling me about the progress that you made? Oh, somebody did pay 500 for it. Good. Okay, then. Well, pretty much, right? Rich. Okay. I might come out and join you before the stream comes to an end, then. Bats and dough gates. How many days away am I from Shorty Hell? 2 more days before I have the 45 days. You can do Grayson, and Sortie, and all that fun stuff. Really should be buying maps and stuff too. But realistically, I'm gonna buy Phalanx 1. It's still 1 here. I saw like 4 before. Okay, there's 1 left. 200. Alright, yep. 200k. Fine. I'll make my profit back later when I can farm it. And... ooh, a refresh too. Wonderful. 30k. That hasn't been up the whole time. And you can get that through leveling up this one vendor, but that costs... so much. Yahoo, Nakto. Welcome. You just wrapped up? Oh, did you finish and hit your level 10? That would be good. Tonu Diaga. Definitely should pick up Break. Oh, that's in Windurst in the past. Oh, you and Seraphina. Yeah, I figured he ended a while back. I'm gonna try for 50 on this, or 40 to 50. But I'm pretty sure this person's still undercutting Frazzle 2Y, or overcutting it by a lot. People must have learned about that quest that gets ice spikes. Look how many ice spikes are on the auction house now. Remembering the old quests of old, where you can get 1 for free on each character. Alright, so I definitely want to get my hands on Break. For sure. Oh, Sarah never went to bed? Oh, that's crazy. Sarah, you didn't sleep at all? You've been doing CP this whole time? I could get both. I still want Break, so... and I just want to see which ones the vendors have and what the exact price was again. Or I could get a few of the tier 4. Not really worried about the tier 4s yet. Line and bio. I definitely want to get my hands on Break first. I believe that's in Winter's Waters in the past. Getting Phalanx 1 though is huge, because that'll make my Scholar much more powerful too. Once I have that level up. And also if I decide to tank with like Paladin, etc, etc. Eventually you get like Refresh 3 and Frazzle 3 and Distract 3 and stuff. With job points on Red Mage, make it a lot easier. But at first, it's you definitely want the lesser versions of the spells. In particular, Frazzle 2 is easier to land than a Frazzle 3. So sometimes you'll Frazzle 2 into a Frazzle 3. Ration, would you at least hold these silver vouchers? Probably not. You still remain to wait 45 days, right? There's no need to be in such a hurry. Simply hear me out for a moment. Yep, then you gotta wait another 2 days before you can hear him out. Alright, let's head to Winters in the Past. But yeah, Mitato, if you're not opposed, I could come out there and try to help you get towards your Mastery level 10. How close are you by chance? Did you just hit 9? Or is it like halfway or near the end? I should look up where the vendor is for this. I think it's down at the bottom map though, but I could be wrong. I'm doing alright. I'm a little tired after the grocery store trip and everything and putting everything away. It's a good weekend so far. Some problems always, you know. A little chaos here and there, but nothing too out of the ordinary. We got 5k to go. I hit 9. Oh, so you weren't quite at 9. Oh, okay. That's impressive. For a second I misunderstood, Sarah. I thought you were still going and that you never slept, and I was like, oh boy. Yeah, like, I mean, well, I didn't sleep. Oh boy. Here we go. Yeah, you're the one that's got it. I knew there was a high-level vendor of spells here in Winters in the Past. So nobody's been selling Break, right? So this is the one vendor that has it. Then there's tier 5 spells in here, but don't buy these. Red Mage gets these at SU2 for free, right? So it's like, why spend, was that like 0.7 million gil? When you can just get a couple job points on Red Mage and then get them for free. And then the jaw line is here too. Well, 4 of them. Where's Thunderjaw? Oh, then the other 2, they're missing 2, whatever. We're here for Break. Definitely scooping up Break. And then for one more spell. Either like Paralyze 2, Slow 2, Bio 3, or Blind 2 would be the top choices to get next. I'm kind of leaning into Paralyze 2, as it's so vicious whenever it gets hit on my Dancer. I feel like almost completely shut down. And then Bards have a better slow than Slow 2 anyway. When they use a Carnage Elegy, for instance, it's a lot more superior. I'm sorry that the body was giving you trouble when you're having trouble sleeping. I know some days I have that. It's really rough. I'll try to like listen to a boring YouTube thing that'll try to put me to sleep, like useless video game fact video or something. And then other times I'll do like white noise. I used to really love the Tibetan bowl, but my classic would always be Rain. Alright, let's check out Lower Juno and pick up one last spell. Used to always joke with Athen that, Med Mage was one of the hardest jobs to get spells for because they're all so damn expensive. And it's true. Once you get past 75, the Red Mage spell list is very expensive. But, thankfully by then, you do have enough spells to make things happen. So, what we're going to try to do is, I think we're gonna head to Mamook, right? Just hop on Ottergon and ride a mount over there and get the book. I'm probably gonna leave this character there to see if Matata wants to do some more CP and if Serafina wants to before raid time in 14, that's also acceptable. And we're gonna see if the camp's open. It probably will be open because the bonuses are going now. So those zones are usually pretty dead when there's no bonuses. I'm probably gonna get my Paladin and Lynx out there and do some more cleave pulling, which should get you guys a couple master levels. It's good for getting you that mastery, but it's also decent for the first couple levels of master levels. It does slow down once you hit like 20 or 30, and then it's kind of like meh. Especially like past 25. People start using level sync for master level sync and start level syncing down to a lower level master level. Like for instance, it would be smart for me to master level sync down to one of you guys before the pulls, because then you'll get more EP per pull now. You actually get less per pull while... because essentially you're getting a penalty for my Paladin being much higher master level than you guys. I know it's weird thinking about level sync again, but it actually is a thing for master levels. What do you think? It's not like so massively a difference because I'm not like master level 50 for instance on my Paladin, but it's enough to notice, especially as you go at things for a while in a grind. And I'm always somebody that tries to be as efficient as possible with annoying things that you repeat over and over again. I don't know if it's always annoying, it's definitely skill building. Oh god, is Hydro missing in Blothau as it Havlong is. I'm a dummy. That's okay, I can just bang over there. I'm dumb sometimes. Ever tell you I'm wonderful at navigation, right? Mamook is outside of Wajuar. No worries, that's why I said I wasn't sure. I'm wondering how Matata feels about it too. Because it is a little bit more stressful. I know, and Matata's actually strong enough now with his subductions and such. He was pulling hate against me sometimes too. So he was getting slapped around a little bit. And sure, it was fun. That definitely adds to the challenge. I remember when I went in there with my Blue Mage a little bit, I'd be like, oh, I gotta cool down. I'm pulling hate off the Paladin. Holy crap, I must be doing good damage. And I was. And I was. I'm gonna try to get you to 10. If you're, especially as you're going through the Voracious Resurgence, I'm sure you're starting to notice how challenging the monsters are. Not all of them, I'm sure a lot of them you smash it through no problem. But they're pretty tough as you start to get later in the Voracious Resurgence. Especially the final ones, oh my goodness, some of them are... I don't want to say any of their names or anything yet, because it can be quite spoilery. But, very challenging battles. So we're pretty much gonna mount up. And we are heading for Mamook. down here. Guess I could have used the Unity warp. That probably would have been smarter. How is the camps down there? Like, what camp did you use for bats, by the way, Matato? Like, do you remember the camp I was doing the cleaves for? Is it free? Like, is it available? Or is somebody down there cleaving already? If somebody's doing single pools, they can always move to the other side. Worst case, you know. But if somebody's actually already cleaving, it's impossible. They'd start a fight, there'd be a pool war. It would not be a good thing. You only saw Siren Shuko? That's what I figured. I figured it'd be pretty good down there. Yeah, January, everybody's credit card bills come in after Christmas, and it's like, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. While I'm doing this walking, I should probably do some shout-outs. Should be a good time, right? Ah, yes, we know. We know that one well. You didn't finish that yet, right? You're still near the end of that game. Sweet's on my longer stretch of the chocobo running. And then I think Nocto, too. I don't know if any other streamers popped in to say hi yet, but I know you and Nocto have, so I definitely want to give you guys shoutouts. Not sure what that clip was, but okay. I think Nocto's viewers are having fun with them. So yeah, fun fact, definitely use the Unity warp when you do this. This is a vastly longer walk than it needs to be. But here we are. In fact, I probably went the wrong way. Yes, I did. But I can still get across. Okay. Everything's fine. Too many secret little paths of grass in this one. Hydra, are you up? Like, go over here, Hydra. I know we can't technically see you, as you'd have to go through Adawi some terrain, but I'm curious if you even show up on the wide scan. I'm too far away to see him on wide scan. Mr. Raptor does not want to play nicely today. I can't blame the raptor. It's more the terrain, it's very jaggedy. Gee, charity. I'm sorry, potatoes is taking longer than I expected. Well, yeah, I'll just book it over to Mamook. Hidden grass path. Security over here? That looks like your placeholder. For all I know, it'll only take like 1 or 2 pulls. I doubt it, actually. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a bit more than that. But early master levels are a bit easier. You equip them to your ammo slot. And they're like a usable item, kind of like an ammo belt. Except it's a money belt. Or a not belt in this case, an ammo piece. But yeah. You're looking for a book. There we go. Survival guide. Do I have the map here? I do. Good. Oh boy. There's a boss out thickets over here that I would need to get out of. That looks like an adventure. I would need to usher here and down here, through all this, and up here, and then out that way. But let's switch characters for now. Definitely hit our goal. And let's try to get Matado a couple master levels. I'm not sure if this is actually gonna play nicely. Fast, yes, it's kind of buggy sometimes, and if a character selection is super fast speed, it's not gonna let me switch over to my other character. I'll have to reload, play online. The Lynx is still logged in, so that's good. Yeah, not quite. Alright, let me log in Shuko. So that's good. Paladin, Brit Mage. Perfect. Anything in my delivery box before I pop out of here? It's in a menu for selling stuff. Always love money, right? Thank you for the hydrate, Serafina. Let's send Matado and Link's invite first before I do that. Sick to hydrate. Oh wait, filling's to load in. I guess that's one way to say hi, Cyber Immersion. Yahoo, yahoo! Shuko's warping out. Lynx has gotta change to Red Mage. Oh, you're fine, Cyber Immersion. It's. I just noticed I was like messaging game and then messaging stream chat. I'm like, oh, that's a way to say hi. I chose the wrong lack style the lack style as. Remember, lack style is a red mage to remind myself I'm on red mage. That is not how it works. It would make the weather effect, the weather buff on you, last longer though. You're looking for a belt from C called the Hachirin no Obi, and then there's 8 versions of it for the elements, and you combine them with synergy so you can save 8 inventory slots, or 7 inventory slots, I guess. And then those Obis enhance our force, the elemental effects from weather bonuses that take place, which is a 20% damage bonus and magic accuracy bonus and such. Those belts are quite legendary. So, there is a 4 resist, a 90% resist, a 75% resist, and then a 50% resist, an unresist. So, your magic accuracy and your mind stat and all that kind of stuff affects whether or not you're gonna be resisted in what you do. And that's usually checked on when you're doing magical-based things, such as an enfeeblement, a stun. It's even checked when you do elemental damage too. But it's most important on those types of things because you really, like, you're trying to land a silence. You wanna make sure it can actually stick on the thing you're casting it on. And then yes, your elemental skill, like your magic skill affects your magic accuracy, affects potency. You wanna make sure all that stuff gets capped. Does take a little bit of time, and there's some food for helping too. Food or trust you can summon. Even certain monsters you can rear also raise the effect as well. We only need sneak in here. But okay. Sometimes I wind up getting, stuff like that. Where, I wind up getting multiple. I remember when Soul Calibur 2 came out, I wound up getting an Xbox, a PS2, and a GameCube version. But it kind of helped that they each had their own unique character. Yashko, we are cleaving in Dao. For, Mitato is trying to get 2 master levels. He's halfway up to 9. And he's trying to get to 10 to give himself a little bit more of a bump for handling the Voracious Resurgence storyline. Macro and Netflix your skill ups. That's one way to do it. I see I'm Miri saying here. Mitato, there is somebody cleaving here. You're not at the camp that I was at before. You're at the camp that you and Seraphina were doing. What? This kind of only works with a whole bunch of monsters, so I came out with the wrong setup if we're gonna fight in another camp. I want to come with like a melee or something that can kill stuff individually quickly. Because my paladin needs a whole mess of monsters to do it. But since somebody's already here cleaving, this isn't gonna work. Now they're cleaving both rooms, I'm sure. And they're even level syncing too properly. Yeah, they know what they're doing. Like even Burt Gang. Yeah, they're Burt Gang glowing blue paladin. Mir. And this isn't gonna work. They know what they're doing. I'm not gonna be able to compete. I mean, I could compete against them. It's just gonna ruin it for both of us. How do I want to address this? So you were in the bat room, I'm guessing, Mitato? Yeah, they know what they're doing. I'm a little crazier than that, I'd like to think, but they definitely know what they're doing. Ooh, that's not the worst spot to keep them facing your shield, actually. Yeah, they're all in front of her. I remember she's a little slower to the pool. Stuff's starting to pop. This is why I always wait before I run back out there. Alright, well, I have to warp out and change jobs because if we're doing a different camp, this isn't gonna work, my setup. My setup needs a room like this with lots of monsters. Otherwise, it's just gonna be too slow. There's clear enough for single pools, but not for my paladin and red mage. So Mitato, when I talk about the cleaving room, that's what I meant. That was the camp I wanted you to check before I logged in. But it's alright. Let's change links to Bard. And let's change Shuko to something that can slap things around. What do I want to slap things around with? Samurai, maybe? I'm not even sure now, to be honest with you, Yashko. We go to that I-10 camp, but he's doing EP now, so he should be fighting Locust now instead. It's a complicated ordeal for sure. If we were cleaving bunch of them like we were before, it'd be more worth it for time. you start to get into the advanced math problem of like what's worth it, what's not worth it, and all that kind of stuff. I'm half tempted to change my samurai and go out to Babiki Bay and just slap crabs around. But I don't know. I mean, there's the birds. Not the birds, the birds, the colibri rather. Camp. It's up to you, Yashiko. I don't know how crowded it is down there. I know a lot of people bought down there. I could shoot you some invites if you wanted. I could come on my white mage or scholar. Or I even just bring one character. What job would you want? If it's your favorite camp, what jobs are you short when, Because Matado's on blue mage, I believe. So you'd be on blue mage as well, I believe. So what characters are you going to need to flesh out your group? Because if I just come on another DPS, you know? Yashka, I can play any job. And particularly, I know you're gonna need support, so... I was asking, like, which supports are you going to need to back you up? Already in a war. Okay. Okay. And then, so I'll bring my Geomancer and Light Mage. And I'm just gonna bring Lynx on White Mage. I think, because I don't think you're gonna need that kind of healing. I don't think you're gonna need Jagras level healing. So that way I can bring my Idris Geomancer instead. Thank you, Cybermer. It's a login points outfit. It's not up now, but it might be up next month. First, what to bring links? Let's swap links to... I wonder if Lynx even has that bookwork. I'm pretty sure she does. Wait, is there a bookwork in KRT? I'm pretty sure there's a bookwork in KRT. It's been so long since I've gone out to the camp there. There's a bookwork, yeah. I hope you have a lot of PDIF gear, Yashka, because your stats are gonna be way past the PDIF cap. Like, way past the PDX gap. Yeah, I know that, but I meant, like, your gear, though. I don't have Aria either. Maybe one day, but... Shuko. I'm not sure what to say. That's remarkably similar to my character, in name and look. It would appear that Shuko Lynx has never been there before. So, you know what time it is, right? Time to run right outside into Ron 4 and put on, that's right, the Nexus Cape. Thanks, where's your Nexus Cape? Ah, there it was. That's something I need to use all the time, so I don't usually keep it in my mug wardrobe. Oh, it's fine. The book's right outside Ron 4. Save myself a little chocobo walk by warping over there. This is gonna be depressing for people that have never seen how many bots are down there. Even on a slow server like this, it's pretty crazy. I mean, that's not terrible, Yashka. It's not terrible. So who am I inviting? Are you gonna invite us when we get there? Tree fading. I'm walking, let's do some of these. At some point I realized that y'all were in the zone, and it would just be faster to just do a zone search instead. But by then I only had one person left to invite. I think I got him alright. Still with me there, Lynx? Good, good. Oh crap, Lynx, did you grab the book while you were... This is probably why Lynx doesn't have a book. I bet you I did this exact same last thing last time I was here. Lynx, I might want to take a moment to make sure you get the book before you warp out of here. Maybe. Not right now, but think some other time. Music here just died. Dungeon music is like non-existent. They're like, you're gonna be in battles. We don't need to put music in a dungeon, right? Down we go! Where's Yashka? Oh, we can't lose him there. There is a group of monsters we gotta quick sneak in his pass, but no big deal. I gotta probably cast that on Matado, that would be handy. Never mind, Matado's guys aren't sneaking invisible. Alright, we're on loose there, I think. They did a lot in here for how many locusts they put. And this looks like a good camp. Okay. Alright, let's do... something like Fury, Land, Crown Warrior, And I should have flipped it around. I should have did. Yeah, let's do this. I'll have to wait till you pull something, but I'll be able to put down a different bubble. Per Indie Fury. And then I'll just do a Key of Frailty. And trust a refresh on links or something. I gotta sync us. Oh crap! You're right. I forgot about syncing. Good call, Yashka. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Yeah, don't do buffs. Good call. Let's level sync, I guess, to Matado? Or... yeah, we should double sync down to Matado. Or maybe actually is... oh. Yeah, Matado would be the lowest master level. Hi, buffs. You were nice. Let's try again. Thanks for reminding me, Asuka. Just how long it's been since the EP grind for me. Yahoo, yahoo, Merlin Clara. Clara is a friend of ours. A friend of Seraphina's as well. I'm doing okay. We're about to grind out some beating up of the monsters before raid time. I'm guessing they don't aggro because Pumar's standing right next to them. Whenever you're ready, Mr. Yashia, I'm gonna give Clara here a little shout out.
Basic rules of trading. You can rest here if you like. Murder and I will have mate together. Mate together. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, I think we gassed you up pretty good there, Yashka. I had to cast a cure on him every time he hits a new target, though. Do that or it's not gonna work. So geomancy's kind of funky, right? Is he in range of it? He might be in range of it. I don't know. Okay, probably not, since you get it flat at it. I was debating. I know I could keep moving it around. I haven't even had to switch over to Lynx yet. Oh, he's sitting over there chilling like, I need a cure. Oh, you're not haste? Oh, you are haste cap. Never mind. I'm just seeing the regular haste too. I thought you would have went with double song. You have a red mage here to haste to you from the outside. Oh, I need to cure you. I'm getting bad at this. Let's do something different. So I'm gonna pull away the power of this geomancy. And then I'm gonna do a blaze of glory. And drop it again here. Then pet heal. Lupin's at full health now. And it's gonna be a lot stronger. Let's go and make sure I cast some cures on Yasuka to make sure that I'm on the hate list, otherwise it won't affect. And Indie Fury's wearing out. I'm gonna try to beat these in my club too, and probably do pretty decent damage, but nothing like Yasuka at the moment. Even Matato is gonna hit way harder than I am on my Geomancer. Okay. Let's see what I can do. What would be a good pull spell? Then where would be a good pull spell? Have one easy page access. It's also expensive stuff. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna try to pull this one a little closer. We'll see what happens. Let's get this one a little closer. Add a little of chaos to this. Chaos. Let's switch over to Lynx real quick. Let's drop a devotion on Shuko. And then we can drop some pretty heavy stone skins on Yanifka. Sublimation. Gonna go over to my fire one spell here. Something a little cheaper. Get over here, Armid Beetle. Oh, my Andy Fury wore off. I'm being bad. Being bad at playing a game. There we go. Fresh Andy Fury. Try to get this other one a little closer here a bit. It's a pretty interesting camp. Thanks for showing me this, Yashka. accuracy, huh? Let's try something here real quick. Do a precision. I'm gonna put an ND on you for accuracy. Remember, we lost a bunch of master levels when we came down for Matata. So your accuracy may have dipped quite a bit. Let's see if that helps a little bit. I can change one of the bubbles too. Yahoo, Serafina, welcome back. The camp I was thinking of was actually taken. So we are now beating up locust beetles. And Clara came in to say hello. I don't know if Clara's still here or not, but they did come in to say hello. And for those who are familiar with Geomancer but haven't seen this level of Geomancer, you'll note that my indie is still present. Not my indie, my Geo Luopon is still around. That's one of the wonderful things about having a lot of pet regen and sets and stuff, is you're not constantly renewing that. Some monsters do a lot of AoEs and you still have to. They can last quite a long time. Should be putting gears on these as well. Everything's dying. I'm gonna try to get these other ones closer now. It's a little cleared up. Come over here, little beetles. Hey, now I say you could start walking away from me? Get over here. We get them all bundled together like a cute little family now. Then they were just trying to be out. And it's like, no, you're for dinner. I'm just sleeping myself. I'm not sure if my Geomancy... I know my Geomancy has enough magic accuracy to do it, so I probably shouldn't have just been, like, just pulling on my Darget anyway. It's been a while since I've done my Geomancy in actual, like, real content that isn't just, like, shooting up buffs. Oh, my bubble's down. Finally died. Alright, let me put bubble back. Let's put it on. Gia. Now let's do this one over here. He's better positioned, because it's going to be up for a while. Hey, is my Blaze of Glory still up? Yes, it is. Okay, so Blaze of Glory at first, so it's stronger, right? And then drop your Frailty Bubble. And then you want to life cycle it right away, because it's not going to have a lot of health. Just in case I miss hate on any of these ones, I'm just gonna put a cure on one of the characters it's fighting. And that'll make sure I'm on the hate list. Like Matado can use a small cure too, so I'll just do that. Little stuff like that. I'm glad to hear it, Matado. You guys are kicking ass. Like, don't get me wrong, there's other cleave camps and everything, and I don't want to be a total fuddy-duddy about not playing my paladin. But when my favorite cleave camp is taken, it's just like, you may as well go for the normal version of doing this. And locusts are the best way to get master levels. And I'm glad they added them, you know? Like, cleaving is one way to do it for sure. But it doesn't... Oh, you guys lost Fury again. I'm talking and I'm not keeping buffs up. Being a bad geomancer. I know, I sometimes like to say it, Yashka, because I want other players that are watching to know that your job when you're doing support really is to make sure that you keep those buffs up. Now, something light like this, like EP, it's not the end of the world. If you're in Dynamis D Wave 3, or like the end of an Omen fight, or like, there's certain times where it's so critical. Let's say you're at the end of UNM fighting Tumult Curator, like, knowing your buffs and knowing whether or not they're up or not is so key. They're getting separated. I'm gonna start yanking them together. Come here, little friend. Oh, I guess I didn't sleep that one. Oh no, Ready Tab opened up. Never mind. Everything is right in the world. That's a pretty good rate. The Ager Geo is really strong too. 900 Geo with a Dun is great, but Ager Geo just starts shooting people's stats to the cap. It's absolutely ridiculous. Once you pair it with like a Corsair and a board, it just turns the DPS into an absolute wrecking machine with the right gear. Yoshi, if you ever have any questions about setting it up, just let me know. And yeah, that's the first level, that's the first prime I'm going after. As much as I want the weapons, I play support way more. I will finish that flute before any of the others. The dagger would obviously be next, but the flute would be first. And I think we're killing the side a little quickly, huh? Almost had the whole side cleared out before the locusts come back to say hello. We get things a little spicy. For sure, nothing you guys can't handle, right? Look at Shuko Geomancer Master level 12. These things happen. Everything's fine, just minor levels of chaos, that's all. I wouldn't, Matata, that's gonna wake them all up. We're kinda getting them into this position and then putting them to sleep. I managed to grab one from the other camp, but the others are too far to bring over here. They're repopping anyway. really good question, Yasuko. I'd have to look back on some of the pulls I did back in Crawler's Nest. Not that those particular cleaves are possible anymore, but those were some of the best cleaves I saw before they added Locust to nerf it. And I'm sure there's still a way to totally accomplish good goals there. It'd just take a bit more coordination. You'd have to have a DPS to clean up the Locusts, and then the Paladin would be cleaving all of the Apexes. Or 2 DPSs, honestly. And, been something in the back of my head for a while now. It just requires such a perfect setup that I haven't really tried to do it, because things that can't all have variable setups are usually not that useful. Oh, my bubbles is gone. Whoops. Let's get Geo Frailty back out. Oh, because I'm on fire. I'm like, why is Geo Frailty not working? I'm the one Geo Frailty. Let's hit it on this other one. All good. It's part of the chaos. I think Matado hit his goal anyway, though Yashka, to be honest, so we could probably break pretty soon. I'm gonna get Indie Fury back up. There it is. I'm like, where's my Indie Fury main macro page? Nothing like a little buffer, you know? Thought I might die a few times in his adventures. Nothing would be more depressing than going back down to Master Level 9. And you lose your level 51 bonus and stuff? No fun. Honestly, kind of surprised I didn't have to do Lynx. Lynx is just pretty much standing there. I thought I was gonna have to toss some more cures early on during the setup stage. I kind of did, but once you guys got everything figured out, it really wasn't the case. It's fair. It's very fair. afternoon, Sun and Run. Yahoo, yahoo. Welcome, welcome. Indian, very good. We've been burning at this exemplar points party for master points for Fried Matata. His goal was to get to master level 10. We're definitely there and then some. Probably gonna go for a little bit more. Congratulations! The first step of the grind now. And then you want to talk to him again to unlock job points. He's gonna make it hurt more for those job points. And then he's gonna make it hurt even more because there's some weapon skills that you can unlock with them. And you gotta give him like 15 merits to unlock the category. And then all the Aeonic weapon skills can be unlocked with merits. Yeah, that's what happens, Matato. You get maxed out on all those. You can dump them once you get a legendary weapon with a Boro every week. But if you have all the masks of light like me from beating all Dynamis Divergence, yeah, it can be a pain. What server do you play on against Stun and Run? I think you said Behemoth, but I'm not positive. I don't want to assume. What server do you play on again for Final Fantasy? I wonder if that means you're on a Shura, because Shura is the most pop server, and some people think that's the only server. Oh, I need to get Fury up again. So every time you log into the server Stun and Run, it actually will tell you, it'll say like, welcome to Siren, or welcome to Quetzalcoatl, or whatever server you happen to be on at the time, in the chat log. That's a good choice of server. It's probably one of the more balanced servers in the game. Yashka, is this the fastest you've ever gotten then? I figured. I was like, I'm sure it's fast, but I don't know if it's the fastest. Yeah, the level syncing is nice. Don't feel bad, my indie wore off too. No worries, Stunnerun. I'm just glad to know what server you're on. I would have been able to help you a little more if you were on Siren, but there's still lots of good people in Bahamut. I wish I knew a streamer off the top of my head who was, but unfortunately I do not. I know a good one on Shiva, and I know a good one on Fenrir, and then there's me on Siren. I know a couple good ones on Ashura. I know you have them all tagged now. I'm pretty sure. So I was like, wait, did I get that one? Yes, I did. Throw up another Shiri. I just want I could sneak from his side. Oh, you're kind of close. Can I get you to come over to the party? Yeah, come on to the party, buddy. It can be pretty efficient. I'll limit the raid setups and such. I'd say I have about 20 more minutes, guys, before I'll have to break from this and do something a little more wind down so I can get ready for the 14 raid. So let's say about 20 more minutes of this grind, okay? I'll probably switch over to the other Shuko and run through my mook or something low and relaxing like that to wind down. I'm trying to get her to the home point crystal there and the Empire warp and such. Not like a huge priority or anything. I'm just taking it real casual, you know? I definitely wanted to get to 99 before that bonus ended. That was for sure. So definitely did that, oh my god. Having a lot of trouble getting my bubbles to go up that time. This did not want to cooperate. When you sleep things, prepare to get smacked in the face when people wake them up. Definitely want a sturdy, idle set for sure. You're trying to do what you see me doing here. You got a master level on Geo. I was expecting to do master levels on Geomancer today, but hey, you never know what Final Fantasy XI will bring to you each day, especially if you have your heart and mind open to all the different opportunities. It's a pretty good camp. peasy. Easy peasy EP. Gonna go a little faster for a minute or two here. That's great, my Luopon was about to die. But now it's got so much regen on it, it hasn't died yet. That's okay. Let's drop it on this one. Hit. Realty, you're disappointing me. Here we go. Don't need to blaze the glory while bolsters up, so that's good. And let's put a fresh indie up. Should be lots of murder now. The last 10 minutes of genocide before the break. Hope everybody is enjoying it, having a good time either learning from watching or on the beating up the beetle side. Now everybody keep in mind that Shuko was like master level 9 or 8 or whatever. I guess I was pretty close to Matada's master level. As I'm master level 11 now. And then Corsair rolls do affect the EP as well. But then again, sacrificing that DPS depends. Sometimes it's worth it, sometimes it's not. Depends on the situation for sure. Oh crap, Fury's almost gone. Let's wrap up after we have these 3 Beatles killed, I think. It would be a pretty good time to call it, I think. Last fight. Unless there's some type of craziness that happens. Yeah, that was pretty good, everybody. Thank you for coming out, Yashka. That definitely sped it up. I think we wouldn't have been able to get him as far as we did if he didn't come. I probably would have been able to get him to Master Level 10, no problem. But I don't think we would have gotten him as close to Master Level 12 as we did. Alright, you guys, thank you for having me. I'm gonna warp Shuko out of here, and then I'm gonna walk Lynx, I think, to the book. And then switch back to the other Shuko for the last little bit before we start the 14 raid with Seraphina. I'm probably gonna raid into her channel for that one, I suspect. Unless, like, something chaotic happens with one of the members and then we don't run, in which case I will see what happens. Maybe Serafina might want to play some 11, maybe I'll play 14, maybe we'll play an Age of Empires match. I have no idea if there's a cancellation. But that's the plan, assuming everything goes well. Yeah, honestly, Yashka, we can check the Cleave Camp at Doe. And at some point, if we ever get a really solid setup of people that want to try it, I would love to try to pull the Nutsack rune in Crawler's Nest in the Shadowrain era. But the problem is if I pull that whole room like I used to in the video on YouTube, I'm gonna be coming in hot with at least 20 to 30 locusts too. And so, like, I'm gonna kill all of the apexes with the alien edge tricks. They're gonna die the same way in a couple of different waves because there's so many more. But no matter what, those locusts are gonna be stuck around until a really solid DPS comes and chops them up. And my paladin's not gonna be able to do that. So it would take a slightly... I mean, obviously I could make them keep hitting my paladin, right? With the hate. But I'm not gonna be able to, you know, get them dead. So that's kind of where the adjustment to that strategy would have to happen. But when I see stuff like what we were just doing now, it shows me that, you know, there's a bit more potential for sure. Infinite sleep. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's one way you could do it. Oh my god, just keep the locusts asleep and just keep pulling apexes. Oh my. Alright, let's switch back to the... let me give Yashka leader so I don't mess up his whole little setup and he can do his stuff again with less annoyance. Then we're gonna switch over to the other Shuko. Using Tome and then sleep. Oh yeah. Yeah, the petrification sleep all rotation. And while she's loading, let's switch over to the links real quick and get her out of danger and drop party. I think you can linger like right here. Away from the worms, but yeah. Perfect. Okay. Another Shuko is in Mamuk, which is where we left her earlier. So we have to navigate, sneaking through here, and getting to the other side of Botha Thickets. Everybody had a good time watching that EV party, though. Now, if you learned anything or whatnot, I know Geomancer isn't as action-filled as a warrior DPS, but there's still a lot to do if you're paying attention. And as you guys see, I wasn't always paying 100% attention. I messed up buffs a few times, etc., etc. But that's kind of what EP is all about, is about learning, experimentation, and everything. Oh, I hopped down with Zone there when he was beating up the, on this character here, when he was beating up some of the birds. But I forgot to unlock EP. So, yeah, I didn't get it, or not EP, I forgot to unlock JP. So I didn't get anything. It was a whoopsie moment. I just rushed out there, I was like, oh, I don't even have that area. So then I was trying to unlock the missions so that I could progress to the Alzadal Undersea Ruins. And I rushed through that. And, oh my goodness, he used outside geos. Interesting. Yeah, I'm curious about some of the tactics he knows. And I know I've taught him a couple things too, so I bet you there's some interesting stuff that can happen with the right setups. And I'm gonna drop down as much as I don't want to. Yeah, outside geo sounds complex. Like, what did he do? Just go ahead and trust it, and then they would just be out, or... I think I want to get back through there, and that's how I get up. Yep, okay. I think that's actually the right choice. I think. I hope. Even with mark maps, this is not an easy endeavor. He brought up a bat from downstairs and then used bubbles on the bat. And that worked on the beetles and the other party using cure for aggro. I mean, geomancy bubbles affect everything around them, I'm pretty sure, even things without aggro, at least the buff. It's weird, yeah, maybe that would work. Pretty cool if it does, if all that's required is aggro. That'd be pretty good on any none of them without the enfeeblement nerf on them. They're very strong. Oh, I believe it. Yeah, but then also remember he has several prime tier 5s. Those things hit hard as hell. It has the Empyrean Aftermath on it constantly. And not just a double damage, a triple damage one. That's insane. That's very, very strong. There? Okay, good. I'm like, where am I? And am I going the right direction? Yahoo, yahoo, vampire! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I actually kind of do that for some as well. The gun is nice. But the sword and the dagger would be pretty handy. Hope you're having a good day, vampire. I'm hoping that the raid, everything's goes good with the raid today, especially after yesterday. I had several things come up that were not expected and did not go very well. Okay, how am I supposed to get up here? Huh? Huh? Oh, I know how. Don't know how that's gonna be possible, Liam, but I don't think Clara would decline such a thing either. Okay, we made it through Maluk. We want to do two things. Well, three things, actually. First, I want to beat up a Mamuya. Now, I could have found one over at the other areas, or picked up a siege, or whatever. You're level 81. Damn. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are actually pretty strong. But you, Mr. Mage. Hey, y'all are... Okay, that's why this was such a good EP or XP party back in the day. Who do I want to pick on? Who do I want to pick on? Luke, Stevie Hunangro, do I care? Yep, you do. I'm you. Fire, so you're probably weak to water. Okay, so we beat the ambuscade condition now. I'm making way too many additional friends, so we're backing up. I was just put them to sleep, but they're all just like pets and weaklings. Well, that one is especially. You guys actually might be a little tougher. Let's see. I might just put you to sleep and run away. Seems like I can get him. So now that we beat a mold, yeah, right, for the very first time, in the objective list, each month when you do that, you'll get the repeatable. You definitely want to have that one set. Should I go? I want to go to the Jade Stella first, because that's where the home point crystal is. And then we'll come down to the training grounds and warp back to Alzabi. Now if by some crazy reason Valner wants to do Ambuscade before the patch hits, I am ready. I know this one's not exactly the most fun one now for that kind of stuff, so more than likely not. But also I can probably hit the lowest level too. Now we're running down to the staging point. You have to warp through them at least once to be able to use them, so you gotta walk out to each one manually. But yes, this is one of these salt areas for sure. So I am a little curious. Which ones am I missing? I know I'm missing Havlung. So I have Azafile, Amelja, and then Nizoal. Definitely missing Havlung. Alright, so one thing we definitely want to do is spend those merit points. So essentially, I could wind up unlocking another weapon skill. Actually, I guess I couldn't. I don't have any others than that on Red Mage. With this amount of points, I could though. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to max out critical hit rate and then spell interruption rate. Now, there's an argument to be made for enemy critical hit rate, especially if you're a main tank. It's a really good one to do as well. If you ever do any maging, or even tanking, it could be really hard to get a spell interruption set to 101, 102%, the number you would want to get. So this gives you a free 10. And that leaves me with 1.7 merits. So let's throw a little fire magic accuracy up. Maybe? Should I do lightning? No, because most of the bad enfeeblements are fire. And ice, which I'll do later. A song of fire and ice. But yeah, that's what we got for now. And then obviously, I also want to be dumping all the points I get into a pier. HP NP. You want to get the 15 levels of each of those as well. And your merits max for sure. And all of these should be maxed too. You should start on the most important stat for your job. I'm sure Red Mage is probably going to be intelligence and mind for the enfeeblements. But yeah. And then as far as the other Red Mage ones go, I'm going to max out Fire and Ice. And then I'm going to max out Magic Accuracy. Probably. It's hard to say. Enfeebling Duration isn't that legendary, so probably Magic Accuracy and Enhancing Magic Duration will be the two that I do. There's an argument to be made for Ents building. All of these are good. Red Mage's entire categories are all very useful. Yeah, it probably would be for sure. At some point, there might be somebody on Fenrir Cleaving. I know Livy offered to help occasionally and stuff too. And whoever Villeneuve and stuff too, so I'll probably catch some of that. You might see me doing some leveling on the other jobs too, because I still need 399 jobs to access Odyssey bosses. That's not gonna be too hard to do, because, I mean, I'm already at the good point for so many of them on this job. Like, I have White Mage at 51, Warrior at 51, Black Mage at 51, Thief at 51, Dancer at 52, Scholar at 51, and for some reason that's Geomancer's at 17. Side project for sure. And then, you know, there's a lot of other stuff. I want to get Ninja up there too for the Ucha semis and so on and so forth. You picked Enfeebling Magic Duration and Amino Break Chance. Amino Break Chance is probably a smart choice. I don't know if the duration of the enfeeblements is gonna make a huge difference at a certain point for Red Mages. I guess it depends. For the really long fights and stuff, it could be a problem for sure. "30-second difference. Yeah, that can be life or death with a sleep, for sure. But then on the flip side, I'd say with enhancing duration, how many times have you ever had buffs wear out and then you die putting them back up again, too? That's why I say all the categories for Red Mage are pretty darn good. But then again, there's not any, like, say, with Bard, where Nightingale and Troubadour are, like, must-haves. And, like, totally something that you should be going after. So what to do on this Shuko? I had a couple. Oh, I want to check the dragons. Let's go see if there's a dragon up on the zone. Like, I needed something that only lasts a couple minutes. And if it's in Racing Jima, this Shuko isn't going to be able to get there. Not yet. the dragon in this zone. Time to go check Ashizita. Hopefully it's there. Let's see, is this zone gonna be any nicer to me, or is it in Racing Jima? Not womp womp, it's in Racing Jima. I could linger here, but the problem is, by the time he gets here, it's gonna be raid time. What's something else I can knock out pretty quickly? We could watch the Zillert start scene. That could be longer than 7 minutes, though. So, for now, maybe let's just park in Norg, and we can talk for a couple minutes before the end of the stream. Others for Tortoise, the Leviathan, and the Summoners. That's part of the New Year's event. I hope everybody had a pretty good time today. I know this is a little bit of a shorter stream, but yeah, I just want to get a little bit of time in on the weekend and do some streaming. It was really busy. Things were a bit busier than I expected. I had more family events and family drama than I expected, and even then I wasn't able to make events that I was expecting to do yesterday. But yeah, Vampire, I don't even know how to respond to that. Can't say I do. But Seraphina, are you there? Is everything looking good? We don't have any cancellations or anything happening? There is a slight risk. Alright, I'm gonna load up 14, everybody. I'll update the game for now. We're probably ending stream very soon anyway. But yeah. And then we'll read into Sarah once we're all ready. proceed. Everything's all Mitch. Well, it's a good thing I did this ahead of time, because I'm still getting to my character. There. Data center. There she is. Oh my gosh, I'm like, what server, what universe is my character 14 on? There she is. I thought it was just and such. Right, my gear. I'm ready to go. But a minute and a half to go before raid time. I'm ready to go. Oh, and I've been in the whole time. Let's switch over to the Shuko screen so y'all can see it. But yeah, my character for now. We're just gonna chill and say hi to my character for a little bit and see how things go with the Final Fantasy XIV raid. And if things go well, we're gonna raid into Sarah's channel. Got an invite from Seraphina. Well, in this game, Makara. But you, Seraphina. You coming out stunning around? Appreciated. Yeah, I'm probably overusing some of the resources on my computer now, so let's free some of those up. We can log out of Shuko. And we can even log out of Link's cat. And that should make things a little bit better for the stream and everything. Hopefully everything's looking pretty good now. Is the sound coming through okay, Yashka and Seraphina? There's Josh's character. Now you're fine. Josh, Britt, Rem, and Alice who'll be rubbing Clara's feet. Are you saying there's gonna be much of the feet rubbing going on today, Vamp? Sarah, are you gonna wait to go live to see if everybody shows up first, or are you already live now? If Rem sleeps in, it's a possibility. It is sleep and Rem, you know, they kind of go hand in hand. We could still do something at 14 if you wanted after, you know? Or 11 or whatever, you know? As I was telling everybody in my stream, I was like, we're gonna raid into Sarah, and if there's a cancellation, who knows, you can even play an 8 Empire match, you know? I don't have to rush off to the grocery store. I did that earlier today because we're expecting the big snowstorm, and I didn't want to have to be in the middle of that, so we got our supply run done very early today. But we give it a little time, see if Mr. Rem wakes up. Alright, everybody. Let's switch back to the room. YouTube and Twitch and everybody, much love and much appreciation. I love having you guys here. I know these weekend ones are a little random, but I'm a parent and I got a family and life and schedule and everything, so I try to fit them in when I can. And I don't want to promise a time, because if I can't honor that time, I hate canceling things. So, yeah. I'd rather keep this one a little more loose and open for the weekend, and then just keep the Tuesdays and the Thursdays more consistent. But I almost always stream on the weekends at some point, and if not, my own channel. Sometimes I'm hopping on somebody else's channel too. Speaking of hopping on somebody else's channel, we are going to raid Seraphina, who is now live. So let's jump over to her channel, and you'll be hearing me from there, and a whole bunch of other people. So it should be interesting. I'll probably be a little bit more quieter though, because I want to make space for everybody else to talk. But lots of love, everybody. Thank you for joining me. The next stream will be on Tuesday. And I'm not sure if it's going to be Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom, or Nikki, or a new Final Fantasy playthrough, or I have no idea yet. I'm still thinking about it. But you'll find out on Tuesday. So lots of love, everybody. Let's go raid Seraphina. Till next time. And thanks for coming out, Yashka. Thanks for coming out, everybody else. Here we go. And YouTube, this is the end. Till next time.